Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about comparison between RTX 300 and Scrambler 400X. On the outset, let me tell you that these two bikes are not the direct rivals. I have personally owned Scrambler 400X in the past and currently I'm riding RTX 300. So whatever I'm sharing today in this video is purely based on my real ownership and daily riding experience. I'm not going to read any spec sheets or any random assumptions that we get on the internet. Neither I'm here to praise one of the bikes and suppress the other, because honestly I feel that both are very good motorcycles in their own way. My perspective might sound familiar, or maybe some of you won't agree on that points which I put over here. As I said, this comparison is just based on my own personal experience, riding experience, so feel free to put up your points so that we can get more clearer picture. Now starting off is with the ride quality that I want to talk about here. This is where the character of both motorcycles differ a lot. The difference shows up immediately when we talk about ride quality. The Scrambler 400X feels more planted, solid and slightly on the stiffer side. You get that raw and robust character. After all, it is a Scrambler motorcycle, so it gives you that big confidence, especially at higher speeds. You feel that you're riding a big machine. The RTX 300 on the other hand feels more relaxed, especially for longer rides. It's more suitable. It's also suitable for rough mountain roads. It feels more comfortable to ride this motorcycle. Scrambler 400X feels quite upright and quite engaging, whereas this particular RTX 300 doesn't feel that aggressive, even though it's a very sporty and aggressive machine, only if you choose to ride it in that particular manner. Otherwise, it focuses more on being on the calmer side and more on the comfortable side. So ride quality depends on what you prefer. If you prefer firm, engaging and confident ride, then Scrambler 400X, or if you want comfortable and easygoing ride, then RTX 300 should be your pick. Now on the second point that I want to put up over here is regarding suspension. So suspension wise, both bikes are tuned very differently. Scrambler 400 has a firmer setup which works great on smooth highways and spirited riding. When you choose to ride fast in smooth surface, suspension works quite great over here. But on broken roads and rough patches, you do feel some bumps, often in Scrambler 400X. RTX 300 has a comparatively softer suspension, more compliant suspension I would say, which is honestly a blessing on bad roads, village roads, when we normally travel to village, when we get that rough patches. So this suspension works very well. It is also designed to sustain that long mountain trips and stretches. So if your riding involves rough terrain, rough patches often and bumpy roads, then RTX 300 should feel less tiring, and that should be your choice. Now talking about the engine power and performance of both the motorcycle, the Triumph Scrambler 400X clearly has more power and torque. It is equipped with 398cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine which produces more torque, more power. It feels that it is 10-15% quicker in acceleration. It feels stronger and more energetic when you open the throttle. You will feel that power instantly when you open the throttle. Now RTX 300 engine is not slow by any means, but it's not fast revving or aggressive motor. If anyone chooses to ride in an aggressive manner, it does perform well, but it delivers power in very linear and calmer manner, which actually helps in traffic and hill climbs. Let me remind you, RTX comes with 4 riding modes, and the best performance you get in tour and rally mode. So if you enjoy strong acceleration and punch, Scrambler wins, no doubt. If you like smooth, predictable power delivery, RTX makes more sense. Now in terms of build quality and premium feel and reliability, the Scrambler 400X definitely feels more premium. The fit and finish, the paint quality and the overall design gives you that international brand value. You feel that you get that vibe that you're riding a very premium motorcycle. Reliability wise also, Triumph has built a strong reputation in the market. RTX 300 feels well built too, well designed, fit and finish, given the price point, very satisfying, but the approach is more practical than premium. It focuses on durability, usability rather than visual luxury. Talking about modern features and technology, this is where RTX 300 really pulls ahead. RTX offers more modern features like advanced electronics, rider modes, cruise control, quick shifter and technology that you actually use it in daily manner. Scrambler 400 chooses to keep things simple and mechanical, which of course is not a flaw, because some riders prefer to have less mechanics and electronics in their bike and they love it. So if you are someone who enjoy electronics and technology and features, RTX clearly has an edge over Scrambler 400X. Talking about mileage and fuel efficiency is another practical difference over here. RTX 300 is more fuel efficient given the lesser cc engine, especially during when you go for tours and steady riding. Scrambler 400X, because of its high power and greater 400cc engine, naturally consumes more fuel. So if mileage matters to you, then RTX is easier on the pocket in long run. Now the on-road price wise, or the ex-showroom price, Scrambler 400X sits in a higher premium bracket, and you feel that you are paying for that performance and that premium brand feel. RTX 300 offers better value for money, I believe, considering the features and efficiency and the performance it provides. Now let me tell you, neither is overpriced. They are just priced for different customers, different audiences, and both motorcycle price wise, I feel they both offer value for money. So to conclude, I feel both bikes are good and they are not trying to do the same job. In fact, they do this job very well in their own manner. As I said in the beginning, I'm not here to make one motorcycle feel inferior or superior, as I feel both are very good motorcycle presently in the Indian market. Now in conclusion, I just want to say that you can pick Scrambler 400X if you want strong engine performance, premium feel, and that peace-giving reliability, sporty, engaging, aggressive and confident riding. And you can pick RTX 300 if you want comfort focused riding, better mileage, modern features, practical daily usability, and for touring purposes. At the end of the day, the best bike is not the most powerful one. It is not decided by the design or features or engine. It is the one that fits your riding style and your usage. If this real world comparison helped you in any way, please drop a like, comment your riding style. You can comment if you want to put up any point, and subscribe for more honest, ownership based contents. I'll see you soon with the next one. Until then, ride safe and thank you for watching. Bye bye.